Good evening and welcome to Valders High School for EWC basketball. Kiel High School, Valders High School, the WIA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now, tonight's starting lineups first for the Kiel Raiders. Freshman, number 5, Valders Sager. A senior, number 10, Emma Edelman. A senior, number 21, Reagan Iselman. A senior, number 23, Ellie Wire. And a senior, number 50, Brooklyn Monk. The Kiel Raiders are coached by Jamie Bartels, his assistants Galen Ledoux and Emily Manser.
Well, Todd, we are ready for some basketball. We get everything set here. We're kind of hard to hear Charlie right there. We'll take a look at the starting lineups for Valders. Again, we've got Grace Neufeld, Morgan Brunmeyer, Morgan Hickman, Cassidy Tuchel, and Caitlin Fisher. So we are looking ahead to some good action here. I've got one. A little bit of Kerncraft 4000 playing in the background. I don't know if you know that, Todd. Maybe it's 400. I don't know. That's what that song is. Okay. It's like 9 minutes long, and there's one section that sounds like this. So
hopefully you don't get flagged.
I'll probably get flagged for copyright protection. Sorry, YouTube. But there was no words. Perhaps it will be fine. All right, here we go. Tip-off. We're going to have Adelman against Neufeld. Ball is up, tip, and Kiel's going to control it. So freshman point guard number 5 brings the ball up. We got Tavi Sager. Todd, we saw her as a player the last couple of years. She's tough, but we'll see how she goes at the varsity level here. So Valders man-to-man. Kiel's going to work it around, and first shot up, and it falls. Brooklyn Mann, senior, and we got real quick offense trying to get it to the post, and we're going to have a steal and scramble for the ball, and it's coming out to Kiel, coming left side. Hickman picks up. We're going to have an open three, and no good. Got a rebound. Here we go. Fisher on the rebound. Fisher looking over to Hickman. Hickman had a great game last game against Roncalli, Todd.
Right, her and
big
Claire
points,
Zipper.
big shooting percentage. Tip ball, bad angle. No, Hickman's got it. We're going to have a good little steal there by Iselman, and Kiel's got it again.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
Yep, good defense early on by the Raiders. Kiel looking to post up Adelman, and they're going to get it, and nice little shot. They were looking for that all day. They were looking for that whole possession, Todd. So Kiel with the early 4-0 lead, Adelman with 2. So now Kiel playing man-to-man defense. Neufeld swings it over to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer into Tuchel. Quick three-pointer up and no good. Rebound Adelman. One and done or none and done so far, Todd, like you said. So looking in the post big time for Adelman. Adelman kicks out.
Wide open
three.
three.
And freshman shoots a 3, no good. Rebound, good job, Valders securing that rebound. Now Tuchel's going to take a look.
Tough angle.
And Hickman's going to attack.
Nice
and got
drive.
it. kind of snuck by her there on the baseline, and Valders has got his first bucket. So 4-2 Kiel, 2 minutes in. Fisher way off of Iseman, looking to help down on Adelman. Definitely a strategy there. Hickman's going to have a steal. Steal. She's tough to catch, and she thought she was going to get fouled. And good defense by Kiel on that one. Now she pushes. Nice little bounce pass. Way to get there, Tuchel. Adelman collects, and it looks like we're going to have a jump ball. We might have got a foul on that one. There's a couple arms from behind on that one.
It sure might have looked that way, but
very different. Last game we'd had 6 fouls by now. So now Fisher inbounds to Hickman, and Valders with a chance to tie. Holcomer entering the game. She's going to drive and give it to Tuchel. Tuchel over to Hickman, looking for the post. Weak side help is there by Iseman. Open 3 by Fisher. No good. Front of the rim. Rebound Kiel. Pretty clean game so far, Todd, overall, other than those turnovers for Valders.
Yeah, no team fouls yet.
Both teams securing the rebound. Ooh. Looking in the post. They're really looking into the post, and Valders really looking to cover that up. Nice rhythm 3 in the corner by Sager. No good. And Hickman's going to push. Nothing there. And, they forgot about her. And they're going to get a foul. Oh,
got it.
Nice
no
job.
Foul, but a bucket. They left. I mean, that's cardinal rule number 1. Leave the girl with the ball.
You can't leave the ball. But Kiel really was content to let that go. They assumed it was covered up or she would stop. Way to push it. So now a lot of traffic in the middle there, Todd. A lot of traffic. So Holcomer defending Adelman. Adelman back over to Sager. She'll take a look. Couple of screens down low.
Good hand.
Myers got it up top. We're going to have a turnover, maybe? No. And nice little drive. Lefty, no good. Fisher rebound. Fisher's looking to push. And nice little kick out. Fisher's going to drive out to Holcomer. Looking in the post. And we're going to have a fall from behind Valders baseline.
Foul on, I think, Brooklyn Mons. Her first.
So first foul of the game. 4 minutes in. Tie ball game, 4-4. Claire Zipper is going to enter the game for Grace Neufeld. So Fisher takes it out, a little bit of action, and we got a moving screen. So it looks like Claire Zipper, 32, enters the game, and she's going to have a foul recorded. Looks like a moving screen. I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
Now Meyer is going to attack. We're going to have a steal by Holcomer. Holcomer's pushing. She's got Meyer to the right. Oh, nice. And we're going to have a foul. She had Hickman to the right. You know, Valders, one thing I noticed, Todd, Valders consistently, when they are in the break, they're kind of just looking to dribble the ball to the hoop for a layup. There's not an awful lot of spreading and filling the lanes at all.
No.
But so far, it's been successful. First free throw, no good. There was a 2-on-1 there, and they were kind of all clumped.
Right, if you could have spread out. I mean, you got to have your spacing.
Yeah, if Megan spreads, she takes the defender with her, and we get 2 points on a layup. So Megan's second free throw, and no good.
I think we're going to get an offensive rebound.
So now nice rebound, Fisher. And look at that, nice attack. We're going to have an attempt. Holcomer, offensive rebound. And Holcomer is going to collect it again. She'll take that rebound. Fisher, wide open 3. Got it.
There you go. Good hustle on Megan Holcomer. I mean,
good good offensive rebound, Fisher. Hustle by Megan Holcomer. Way to finish that possession off, ladies. Yep. So now Valders up 7-4, and now they're in a 1-3-1. Now we'll see if Sager is going to keep taking that 3. We're going to have Adelman with a 3-point try, no good. Rebound Wagner. Wagner's going to push it ahead to Holcomer, and it's going to be black ball. Correction, Keith Bondi is going to correct that. It's going to be Valders ball. So no turnover on the play. I agree with that, Todd.
Right.
That's how I saw that as well.
That's how I saw it also.
And that trail official had a good view at it. Nice job correcting his partner. Cassidy Tuchel takes the rest now, and we got Brunmeyer back in. And no real organization on that one. And we're going to have, see, I don't like that.
Good hustle on.
And we got another jump ball. Way to get in there, Wagner. Valders really didn't have any type of a play there. I don't know what we were running on that. We just kind of tossed it in there.
Got it in and just drove to the hoop and got it blocked right away. Yeah.
So 5 minutes into the game, Valders in 1-3-1 again now. Looks like we got Brunmeyer low. And, well, Brunmeyer's running that baseline. And Hickman's going to go up top. Clary gets her hands in there. Now Adelman's wide open. And she gets to the hoop. Again, that was another one, Todd. Kiel just kind of did the same thing. She had a wide open teammate on the left block. Right. She just passed that ball. You know, that was a 2-on-1, and there was a wide open teammate. Adelman missed her there. Sometimes that extra pass. Hickman, Fisher's going to shuffle that left foot a little bit and get called for a travel. So now Valders looks like we're back in man-to-man. So Adelman still is in the game. She's going to go top, quick shot. No good. And way to battle. Good Claire hustle. Zipper. And we're going to have Brunmeyer with it. Brunmeyer's going to collect it. Now Valders looking to come up. Wagner is going to look. Fisher's thinking about it. Gets her feet set. Thinking again. Good little skip to Wagner. And Wagner kind of had a little space. Wasn't sure. And Hickman up. No good. Rebound 34. Natalie Long. Now Kiel running a set here. They I noticed they're running a couple sets. They have different names and they run different action each time.
Oh, that was a travel.
Yeah. Oh no, it's going to be baseline Kiel.
That looked exactly like what Fisher did down here. Shuffle of the feet before she decided
Usually
to pass.
Usually Pepan gets credit for like a couple early missed free throws and a couple early turnovers because everybody's so jacked up.
There you go.
When they take the court. So Kiel inbounds. Swings it into the middle.
4 seconds.
We're looking for a 3-second. Oh, what do we got? Travel. All right. Good defense, Valders building a wall. Double wall in the middle.
That's tough, too, because she was in the lane for 5 seconds.
Yeah, that other one was.
And I was even counting slow.
So now we got 3 high here. What do we got here? We got a trap. We got to see it. Over the top to Tuchel. Brunmeyer shot from the corner, no good. And rebound 34 over to Sager. So now Sager over to Meyer. And Meyer back out. Thinking about it. And Wagner in the middle between them. And again, we're kind of in the lane. And we're going to have a layup. 4 points for Brooklyn Mons now. So now Tuchel, nice quick shot, and she got it. Valders up 10-6 now. Good start for the Vikings, Todd.
That was a nice quick shot.
Well, the defense really wasn't there. I mean, why not, right? Like, why wouldn't the D come out on that first pass? But they didn't, and so Valders taking advantage. Tuchel not shy. Tuchel pretty solid scorer.
That was off Kiel. Nice.
Yeah, Valders going to get it back. So now Tuchel over to Wagner, and they're content to play off of her as well. And swing it over to Tuchel. No good.
There's another wide open 3.
Yeah. Defense a little light right now for Kiel. Oh, and we got a foul on Wagner, hit her in the face. So baseline out of bounds.
Audrey Wagner's first foul.
Yep, Caitlin Fisher back in. She'll give Wagner a rest, and we're back to the first 5 here. No real organization on that either. Well, nice little look opposite, but we're going to get that back, Todd.
Another turnover. A
little disorganized. I mean, there was really no play on the inbound there. And good. Then all of a sudden she gets it in.
Grace really covered that up.
Yeah,
she was going to try to
push
drive
that pass.
Yep.
So now Hickman, high ball screen from Neufeld, and she looks over to Fisher. Corner 3, no good. Top of the backboard, another rebound, 34. She's got a couple rebounds already here. Quite a bit of height, number 34, Natalie Long. White lane's wide open now. We got to have some weak side help. Open three for 23, no good. And offensive rebound, couple offensive rebounds, and we'll have a couple free throws.
Yeah, the definite height advantage now for Kiel.
Yeah, I would say you've got Meyer in there, you've got Long in there, Adelman in there. So, and then Zipper for us is on the bench.
Right.
So
just looking at the floor, I think they've got at least 3 girls that are 5'10".
Right around. Yeah, I would say I would agree with that. And then our heights, Claire and Caitlin's not bad. She's decent, 5'7" or so, 5'8". So second free throw, no good. Fisher on the rebound. So rebound. Hickman up the side. She's going to get it to Tuchel. Tuchel looks kind of covered up there. That's going to be a jump ball. Too many black jerseys in the middle for that one, Todd.
Yeah, she had nowhere to turn. I mean, there were 3 Kiel girls there.
So now let's see. Valders running a play here. Kiel scouted it. They're calling the same play. Valders, nobody's really going anywhere. And here we go, up top. Nice little inbound, hot top of the shot, and we got a Hickman rebound. There, now there's nobody there. Now look to kick.
Got a kick.
Look to kick. So Kiel playing the top side of the post, so that lob is usually there. So you kind of look if there's no weak side. Oh, we're going to get a steal or a turnover. Turnover.
Yes, yep.
Valders ball, baseline. Now let's set something up here. I mean, we don't really run offense on inbounds plays. I mean, these are great opportunities to screen and get some points on inbounds. That was a big
part of our scoring is off inbound.
We don't even feel like we're going very fast on these inbounds plays.
We're just looking to get it in.
But those are scoring opportunities. So now Hickman in the middle, kick out to Tuchel. Rhythm 3, got it. Nice job.
Cassidy with 6, 2 threes.
Yeah, Cassidy very consistent. She's makes pretty good decisions with when to shoot, and she's been shooting at a pretty good clip. She's been making shots this year. So now Isleman air ball, and it's going to be Valders ball. Good start to the game, Todd.
It looked like Edelman is getting a little frustrated. I mean, Cassie Tuchel playing her on defense. And I've seen a couple of elbows, couple of back downs there. Yeah. So there's a little gamesmanship going on.
Something. No, that's good. You don't want to back down. So now we got a double here. Ahead to Hokemer. Rhythm 2 from the corner. No good.
Oh,
rebound Sager, and she's going to push. Got Meyer on the side, and nice job, Zipper. And it's going to go to Hokemer. Way to go, Claire, for shutting that down. Now we have action. Little rhythm shot for Fisher, no good. Kiel clears.
Valders pushing on break, and you had a nice little 8-footer.
3-point attempt by Meyer, no good. Rebound, Hokemer. And, nice scramble for the ball. And Kiel is out of bounds. So it's going to be Valders' ball. Annie Taylor going to check in for the Vikes.
It's a little bit different. Obviously, you're a freshman playing for the first time of varsity. First season, you come in, take it in that lane, and you don't usually get it swatted back at you.
You're not used to that.
No.
You're not used to that.
You're not
used
to that
getting
at all.
What you want.
Right.
So, there's a trick. I mean, you got to find a lane or you've got to pull up before the shot blockers get there. Fisher, 3 from the corner, got it.
That was deep.
Excellent shooting so far for the Vikes. What is that, the third 3-pointer of the game?
That's
Caitlin's got 2.
Caitlin's got 2, and so does
and Tuchel has 2. So nice job, Vikings. 16-7. Adelman totally covered up down there. It's going to be a foul, and Kiel. What do we got here? It's going to be Kiel ball down low. See, she's got to get that out, though. I mean, if you got 4 people on you, what are we doing? You know, you got to get that out of there.
And you don't have to be fouling. I mean, you had her surrounded.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you're Adelman, I mean, we talked about a lot of shot attempts. Oh, yeah, she's frustrated.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I saw that. She's annoyed. And we got another turnover. So a little bit of vulnerability here. Kiel is showing Todd. That's kind of what we talked about.
The hands are up in the air.
She's frustrated, yeah.
Yes.
So you just got to keep the pressure.
Keep doing that. Nice entry pass.
Nice little kick out. Taylor's going to try a three-pointer. No good right there, line. And Meyer on the rebound. Sager maybe looking ahead. She's got 34. A nice steal by Claire Zipper, and she's going to get covered up, jump ball.
I mean, that doesn't go in the stat, but there's been 3 times where Claire Zipper hustled back. They had layups, and she stopped those layups. I mean, there's 6 points off the board just for hustle.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, collectively, you want to see that. So now Kiel's running something on the inbound, and we're going to have a foul, or what do we got? Moving screen on the inbound. Nick likes that call. Remember when he refed us against Kiwani and he called like 6 moving screens?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
He likes that call. So Tuchel again, top of the key. No good. Good rebound. Kiel doing a good job rebounding early on.
Megan Holcomer set her up for that shot.
So now Adelman in the middle, and yeah, she's going to work to get hers. Adelman, a senior. She's been around. I believe that she played up as a freshman. This will be her 4th year in varsity.
Second on Claire Zipper. Foul.
Adelman's first free throw up and good. Adelman's second free throw up and good.
That's her 4th point.
16-9, Valders, 7-point lead. And Kiel back to man. They're going to get it over to Wagner. Wagner shot up and good. Nothing but net. Again, Kiel, where are you? I mean, was there a defender within 6-7 feet of her?
There was not, and that is boy.
I mean, way to take advantage.
You got to knock those down, and she did.
Yeah,
awesome.
She did. So now nice little top down. Another turnover for Kiel. Kiel is not really they're searching for how to get the ball to Adelman. Is it top down? Is it straight post? You know,
right.
Where is it? Is it top of the key? Definitely searching for what they're going to do. Nice little drive. Hickman's got it. Boy, she just kind of, we're going to get a timeout, Kiel.
Nice screen on top by Grace. Grace screen on top. She drove right around. Morgan Hickman and the defender couldn't keep up with her.
Yeah, I agree.
There was no weak help.
Valders continuing to push it, and Kiel just kind of a little slow. She kind of slithered around. Valders taking advantage of what Kiel is giving them. I mean, surprisingly, Kiel giving us a ton of chances. Offensively, I don't feel like they've got a lot of, it kind of seems like it's really focused around Adelman, and whether it's open or not open, it's kind of, that's what they're looking at. That's not really great team offense, and Valders content to put 2 or 3 or 4 sometimes players on Adelman, and so far Kiel no answer. Valders knocking down those early threes and staying aggressive. So good start to the game here. So now we've got Hickman, Fisher, Tuchel, Brunmeyer, and Wagner in the game. And, well, that 3 seconds of ABC will get me copyrighted, too. YouTube's pretty tough.
Darn it.
If you've got any type of music, they will copyright protect your broadcast. But all right, here we go. Meyer up top. So where's our, oh yeah, we almost got to 5 on that count. Logan Koss was counting on that. Kiel with, again, not a great angle. Good defense, Valders. And
Look at
it's going to be Kiel ball baseline.
quick hands in there. Haley Meyer had that catch down below, a foot from the basket. She's probably got about 8 inches on her defender, and she didn't put it up.
No, I think, yeah, I agree, but the Valders kind of distracted. Okay, now, nice little step through. Nice job, good footwork. Brooklyn Mans, that's her 6-point. Wagner ahead to Tuchel, and Tuchel back to Fisher. Fisher into Neufeld, and nice high shot. Got it.
Little English on that ball. She had,
that was kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Got a little top-down English.
Right.
And
Boy,
nice defense
really
by Neufeld, and we got a
that.
break. Not going to catch Hickman. She will get in. Oh, look opposite. Over to Wagner, and she misses it.
What a beautiful pass. Oh.
Well, nice job. Way to set that up. We talked, Valders going to get it, a couple free throws. We talked about that earlier, Todd. Oh, you know, you got to look opposite, make it easy, get 2. Not a good example, and Wagner misses the layup, but that's kind of what the point is, right? Now,
right. You spread your...
Nobody's going to shoot 100% for free throws, so although getting fouled is a nice consolation, I'll take the 2. Being a betting man, I'll take the 2 for sure over, 50% free throws. So this next free throw up, no good. Valders 23-11, 4.5 to go. So now Sager, good way to handle the ball pressure, and Edelman dribbles over, kind of reckless. Another turnover, yeah. So now bounce that. Oh, and we got maybe a walk. No, we're going to have more free throws. I thought she took, did you think she took a third step maybe? I was nervous.
That's what I thought he was calling. I thought he was calling a travel.
That's good. He had a good look at it. So we got.
I think she'd had a nice layup, clean layup on the left side, but decided to go with the right, the dominant side. So
Caitlin Fisher makes her first free throw. Yeah, Valders definitely, next free throw, no good. Rebound, Iselman.
Caitlin Fisher with 7.
Over to Sager. I mean, so far, Valders looks like kind of the faster team. I mean, we're up tight on them defensively. Kiel not moving hardly at all. And we're going to have a 3-point attempt.
Long.
Adelman, 2 feet long. Yeah, see, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I mean, the players aren't moving, and Adelman jacks up and airballs a 3. Like, that's not really good offense. And we got
wide open.
I mean, the ball gets, we missed it, got blocked, but.
Any kind of ball fake, you got a layup.
So now Adelman, little runner. She's going to shoot a pair.
Gosh, we didn't need to foul her on that one. That was.
Well, I think, boy, you got to keep pushing it. I mean, Valders can stay aggressive defensively for sure. Edelman's first free throw up and good. So Adelman's second free throw, a little long, and we're going to have a scurry for it, and it's going to be a white ball. So now Holcomer back in the game. And nothing there. Over to Fisher. Fisher to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer up to Holcomer. Good ball movement for the Vikes. Players are moving, and those defenders are not catching up. Nice rebound, Adelman. Way to attack. Freshman attacks, and Edelman, a little dribble drive action. Reverse, and nice little footwork again.
Good rebound.
Nice job by number 50. She's doing a good job with footwork down low. Hickman's going to attack. Little runner. No, that looked good. So now looking in the post to 50 again. And she's got the angle and no good. Rebound Fisher. Timeout Valders.
Boy, 24-12. Only 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. Pretty good defense by Valders.
Yeah, I'll
giving
say.
up 12 points.
Kiel early on kind of knew what they were trying to do, but Valders covering that up. And now Kiel's still searching for an answer, kind of figuring out where they're going to get stuff from. I mean, it certainly seems like some players definitely aren't looking to shoot those threes, but Valders up on them too.
Right. Yep.
You know, Kiel's kind of giving us some open threes, and I don't know that we're really giving too much up here. Quick little 30-second timeout, so we'll be back to action quick here. Holcomer is going to inbound to Hickman.
It's like Kiel in a 2-3.
Okay, we'll see how we go here. Look at what's in front of you. Look at the gap. Brunmeyer's got a lot of space in front of her. So now a couple shooters. Well, every time 2-3, look at Brunmeyer. They're playing way off of Brunmeyer. And Megan's going to attack over to Hickman. Hickman doesn't want the three. Brunmeyer takes it, no good.
Air ball, yeah.
So now we got to get some shooters in those spots, Todd.
Right, because those areas are wide open.
Yeah, the free throw extended is like a gold mine for anybody that can shoot that ball. So nice little action. Kiel going to try a three. Got it. Elizabeth Nails, freshman, hits the three-pointer. Oh, now we got a steal. Freshman Sager's got a steal, and she's going to look opposite. Little high, nice catch. And no good. Fisher's got it out. Way to go. Way to clear it out of there. 24-15, 9-point lead. So now Brunmeyer looking to attack, and we still got that 2-3 action. And they're doing a nice, Holcomer's going to get all the way. Looking opposite, no turnover.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that looked ugly.
It did.
That way our kind of knee wrapped around.
I'm glad everybody's okay.
Yeah, Caitlin, no pain. So now Wagner going to enter for Brunmeyer. So we'll see if Wagner can slide into that kind of free throw extended area and have some composure and knock down some of these shots here. Looks like she's going to play top, and Holcomer drives. Tough to drive against a 2-3. There's not, everybody's waiting for you. You got those three defenders standing right there. So swinging it up, back to the corner. Fisher, rhythm shot. Oh, that would have been nice. That was a nice shot. And so now Sager brings it up. Content to let 20 shoot. She'll try another, and she got it. I think, I hate to say it, Todd, but I'm pretty sure that Kaylin Fisher was told not to guard her, and she just hit 2 threes.
So I had that Elizabeth Nail. She's the one that made the last two.
Yeah, the freshman, number 20.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. But Kaylin was playing off, and then she made that one and just kind of was like, well, should I play off or should I play D? Fisher, nice job defensively. Wagner rebound. She's coming up the side over to Holcomer. Holcomer is going to study and look. And we got 8 seconds to go. We got no more time here. Fisher's going to launch. No good.
Throw it up.
Wagner flops it down and no good. So, good half. Good half. Kiel did a pretty good job of closing out that half. It was kind of like 24-12, I think. So, a little 6-0 run for Kiel in the last 4 minutes. Doesn't look like we're going to have any halftime entertainment. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, so here we go. Dance team. We're going to go to the dance team.
Kiel very fortunate to cut that lead. I mean, those last two with nails. I mean, that was huge for them.
We're going to get this halftime entertainment here, and then we'll come back after it and we'll talk about it. For her, because they helped earn her those with those post entries. So, all right, we are back in action here. We are ready to go. We got a little Let's Go Girls going, and we are ready to roll. So inbound, Tuchel to Hickman, over to Fisher, and again, wide open for a three.
Yes.
And now Zipper starting the second half. And let's see if they're going to leave her again.
Wide open.
My goodness, yes. I mean, she's one of our best three-point shooters, if not the best. So now they're in that 2-3 again, and Tuchel is going to put a three up, no good.
Good hustle.
And good job, Claire. We're going to have a couple free throws. So great opening possession for the Vikes. 30 seconds of offense, 3 shots on the rim, and a couple free throws.
Caitlin Fisher just hung around there and tapped that ball for offensive board and went right over to Claire.
And again, Kiel in the 2-3.
Here we go.
So
on the board.
First free throw for Claire. Good, 25-18. Yeah, I mean, if they're going to play that 2-3, there's too much ground to cover for those top girls. So usually those elbows are open. So 2 for 2 for Claire. Zipper, nice job. Valders 8-point lead. Now Valders in a 2-3 themselves. Let's see. I don't know that they're going to have the shooters, and Meyer's going to take a rhythm try. No hesitation. Got it.
That's her first points of the game.
Yep, angle there. So now swinging it around. We got to look for a post touch here. Claire's bouncing in there to Claire. Thinking about it. Yeah, they're going to take away the high post touch. We're going to keep shooting those threes. So far, the 3-ball not falling for Valders early, but just got to keep crashing those boards. And boy, I take Fisher shooting those threes all day. Way to control the ball. Good defense, Hickman, but Sager does a nice job of commanding that. Another three for Meyer, front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Adelman, and she's got it. So now 3-point lead for the Vikes. Kiel doing a nice job of sticking with it. Swings it over to Tuchel. Tuchel going to skip it over to Zipper. Zipper top of the key.
Boy,
and
that's wide open at the top of the key.
The top of the key is there, but I don't think Morgan likes that shot. Nice little runner, no good. Rebound to Hickman, and she likes that one. So Morgan Hickman pretty much not known for too many shots outside of 6 feet usually, Todd. But so she took what they gave her, and now Adelman down low, nice little turnaround. Good defense, Neufeld, rebound Hickman. Hickman through the middle. She's going to throw it over to Neufeld. Tip ball out to Fisher. Hickman will take a look. Huge gap there. And little skip over to Tuchel. Rhythm shot. No good. Good rebound.
Run it down.
Good rebound, Neufeld. Long shot, long rebound. We're getting those. We're getting a couple offensive boards here. Nice little free throw for Zipper. That's a great shot, though. You like to see that. Mons on the rebound. Over to Sager. Bring it up. Gill set up. Well, Tuchel wisely out on Meyer. Valders man-to-man now. Nice little Mons entry. Great touch. That was smooth, Todd.
Yeah,
that was a little baby hook over the outside ear.
She knew right where she wanted to go.
With good defense. That was a very good shot.
8 points for Mons.
Fisher a three. We got to get one to go here. So now we're kind of cold now. Threes come and go, though. Live by the three, die by the three. I'd say we got to keep shooting, but try for inside-out action. Ooh, I like. There you go. Own your space, and that could be us. Could be. You know, we debated one time as officials, can you have an offensive foul if you possess the ball and the ball pushes the player back? You know, like if somebody's up on your chest and you're holding the ball and you use the ball to push
them back,
them down, can that, by rule, be called a foul? And we had differing opinions on that because it wasn't player contact. It was ball contact.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice little jump, and that's going to be a foul on Claire.
That was like a bailout call because she was.
Well, I know. It's going to be Claire. That's her third foul. Wagner going to check in. The thing on that is, she did probably move. I mean, I don't I give credit to Sager for kind of sneaking and sliding through there, but you kind of have to know when that girl's coming in, you either got to block them and stay away from their body, or you got to take a position and do not move. And I do think she was moving. I think that was probably a good call. So now Sager, second free throw up, timeout Kiel. Kiel cuts it to 1. So good start early on for Kiel. Kiel getting points in the post, points at the free throw line, and Valders kind of cold early on, doing a nice job of kind of getting some second chances, but not a lot going on otherwise for that outside shooting. That becomes a little bit of a tricky game. I mean, if you don't see that ball go through the hoop, you don't want to keep shooting, but law of averages say if you're going to hit 1 out of 3. It doesn't say which 1 out of 3.
Right.
It's but 1 out of 3. So
they're daring us to shoot it because they're hardly guarding that 3.
I like the inside out action. If we can get something on the high post and then kick, it's usually a higher percentage. Holcomber going to attack. Now Kiel back to man-to-man. Kiel back to man. They're content to let Brunmeyer shoot.
Look how that is.
And yeah,
open.
but they're going to let Brunmeyer and they're going to let Hickman shoot is what it looks like. Edelman's playing way off, taking the night off, she thinks. So Hickman, look at this. Yeah, see, that's just a bummer that happens, but it happens. They're clearly not guarding the shot for a handful of players here.
Yeah, right here, they're not even guarding Brunmeyer.
So now Holcomer is going to attack, loose ball, back to Holcomer, and Brunmeyer make them pay. Oh, I thought that was going
right
down.
There. You got to stick those.
So right now, Kiel's strategy working well. Freshman Sager dribbling all the way to the rim, and Kiel has the lead, 29-28. So now Holcomer attacking, and it's going to be baseline out of bounds Valders. Fisher coming back in for Tuchel.
Yeah, Kiel's first. Kiel led at 1.4-0, and then that was the last time that Kiel led.
Yeah, but they just kind of stuck with it. Valders just kind of not scoring right now.
We got to get on a run. We got to get somebody.
So Wagner inbound to Holcomer. And Wagner to the side. She's going to get all the way to the rim.
There you go.
Got it.
Good drive, Audrey.
Kind of slid in there. 5th point for Audrey Wagner. And now Valders regains the lead. Well, let's see if we can build on that. Let's keep our pressure up. We don't want Kiel to be comfortable. We got to keep that pressure up. And steal, and that's going to be a foul. Maybe a good stop to the break. We'll see. Natalie Long on the foul block, side out Valders. And good steal by Hickman. I think Valders has to keep their defensive pressure alive. You know, when our pressure was high in the beginning of the game, Kiel was frustrated. And so far in this half, there hasn't been a lot of turnovers for Kiel. So we got to keep that pressure up. So now Hickman takes a look. Kiel back to man. Hickman looking left. Doesn't like what she sees on the right. And Fisher all the way to the rim. And we got it.
Nice drive.
So nice little mini run for Valders. 3-point lead now. 12:27 to go. Keep that pressure up, Morgan. And now she's getting to the rim. Nice job. Nice help by Fisher. Wagner came over to help.
Good
and
anticipation.
Fisher rotated. Nice job. Now Holcomer is looking for a lane. No good.
Look at
it. Man down. And nice little bounce pass. Kick it back out. Holcomer is going to attack. Tip ball. And we're going to have free throws. I kind of saw it deflect. Did you see that tip maybe?
Yeah, it was.
She must have hit her down low, but
with a leg or knee or something.
Yeah. So good little run for Valders. Kiel actually called that timeout, Todd. If you remember, Kiel called that timeout when they cut it.
Yep.
And since then, we've had a little bit of a lull for Kiel, and Valders finding the rim a little bit here.
Megan looking for her first points tonight.
Yeah, Holcomer. Next free throw up, and no good. You know, it'd be nice if the Valders students would wake up over here. If there's about 35 students sitting in a section not making a noise. And, oh, nice job, Hickman. Hickman's going to run, looking, nobody's there, and swing it back up to Wagner. Wagner, three-point shot up, and no good. Good rebound, Holcomer. Holcomer is going to get all the way to the rim, kick it back. Oh, and loose ball. Back to Wagner. Kiel back to man-to-man. Interesting, Kiel going back to man, Todd. Almost a travel. Yeah, he called it.
That was it. The feet.
Yeah, just a little shuffle. You know, maybe coach for Kiel was thinking that, you know, he pressed his luck too much and Valders was going to hit those threes because they were getting too many open looks. Wagner on the D. And, nice little, wow, look, opposite was wide open. Iselman was missed. We're going to have a foul on either Holcomer or Wagner. Looks like that's going to be Wagner. Baseline out of bounds. Second foul for Audrey Wagner. 32-29, 11-minute mark.
That could have went on either one.
Yeah, I just kind of hit it.
Maybe give them each a half.
If only. Wish you could, donate a foul.
Sure.
Oh, nice little play on the inbounds. And Meyer covered up into Iselman, kicks it out to Sager. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Hickman. Good position, Hickman. Ahead to Fisher. And trailing is Hickman over to Wagner. Wagner, no angle, help D was there. Definitely looking to the post. And sometimes that's covered up, Todd. Sometimes that post is not there. There it is. Oh,
she's got to have some air.
Well, Grace never really... She kind of got stuck in the mud a little bit there. It probably could have gotten up in the air a little, but Neufeld was way late on releasing. So now there we go. Hickman's got it, and we'll see if Iselman can catch her. No.
Just what bothered her.
Good content. Yeah, good contest.
Coming up limping, too.
Hickman not liking the left side. And still 3-point lead for Valders. And, that's a foul. Meyer controlling, and Fisher follows her. That's going to be the third team foul for Valders. So now Hickman takes a rest, and
Fisher's first foul.
Yeah, first foul. Okay, now that lane is wide open. So let's see if Mann's going to shoot threes. I don't think so. Meyer will. Oh, nice little footwork, and almost fouled her again. Oh, no. I'd like to see the replay on that.
She catches that ball completely. She's got a layup.
Yeah. Boy. Nice attack by Iselman. And Sager tested three over the top, out of bounds, no good. So, all right, here we go, Todd. We got to find a little action. Let's go. Make some noise down there, students. Let's go. Get your money's worth. And nice inbound. And here we go. It's going to be Sager going up. Nice little ball control. And blocked shot by either Tuchel. And we got a foul. Fourth foul for Kiel.
It was on Emma Adelman.
So now Fisher will take a rest. And here we go. Wagner inbound. Nice job. That's a layup now. Here we go. Bucket. 5-point lead for Vikings. Boy, they allow that. They allow that, and that's kind of straight coverage behind.
There was no weak side help at all.
Mm-hmm. So good job, Hickman, getting up. I like that we're up. We're not content. Now there's two players around the ball, and we're gonna have another foul. But you don't want to let up at all. Like, you want to keep that defensive pressure there, so that the team that you're playing really doesn't ever feel comfortable. You want them to ride the bus home and say, I never really got it going tonight.
Right.
So nice job. That's going to be us. Hickman deflected the ball off of Adelman, and that's going to go Valders' way. Nice job, Valders. So 5-point lead, halfway point in second half. Claire Zipper set to check in. And Kiel back to man. Holcomer over to Wagner. Hickman thinks about it, and there now we got the angle. We're going to have a little mid-range, and got it. Nice little pass by Hickman, kind of weaving through there.
Right. 6 for Grace.
You know, Grace was ready and drove in and put it up. That's going to be another turnover. All right, so now, again, keep that pressure up. Keep that pressure up, Valders. Never be comfortable until it's at 0. Especially when it's Kiel. All right, here we go. Holcomer now looking in the middle. And now nice defense, Meyer, really covering up the post. Now, Claire, don't get an offensive foul.
That's just a tough pass.
Nice
what a great
catch. And she gets that.
How did that get in there?
That was all Zipper right there. Wow. Way to trust her, Wagner. I didn't even really think that was there. And Zipper just took it out of the air. So now 9-point lead. And corner 3 by Meyer, no good. Rebound. Zipper. All right, here we go. Let's find some flow now. Ahead to Hickman. Hickman's going to drive. Little runner. Got it.
Nice drive.
You need a timeout. There we go. There we go. Nice job. Nice job, Valders. Yeah, it's off. Nice
Morgan
job.
Hickman with 8 points. I mean,
Morgan Hickman scored, I think, 3 times on that little slide around on the baseline, where she kind of drove by the taller player and then laid up kind of easy. That time she got all the way to the rim, maybe used the bank and put it in. So, you know, the intensity level right now, I think Valders is just slight edge here as far as intensity, and weathered that little run where they weren't scoring. And now Valders with some confidence, up 11 here, just under, 8.5 to go maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
What do we got for scoring leaders for Valders?
Scoring leaders for Valders looks like, Grace has 6. Morgan Hickman has 8. Caitlin Fisher has 3, 6, 8, 9. And I think Audrey's got 5, and Cassie Tuchel has 6. So spread out. All
right, now the student section getting into it, making it happen. Now the gym's coming alive. Now the girls will feel that. That will make a difference. We got to keep rolling here. Valders, keep it happening. Now Wagner is going to think about pressure.
Yeah,
Sager,
pressure.
The whole game breaking that pressure. Wagner's going to defend, poke with your palms up here, and open 3 for the freshman. That's almost 3. Rebound Zipper. Now Wagner with the ball, and she's going to get it over to Hickman. Tip ball.
No tip. What?
Yeah, she was trying a little hard to get that ball to the corner.
You got to almost bounce it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. If the angle's not there, you don't have to throw it. Right away or not at all, maybe. I don't know. It's one of those. But that's a turnover for Valders. Now, nice little entry. Good catch, Meyer. Way to force her down, Caitlin Fisher. And good. Careful. No, that's 5th foul. 15th foul for Valders. Tuchel foul would be sideline Kiel. Now, Valders needs to, we've seen too many times, Todd, where a Kiel team has kind of never said die and come back and tied it or won it. Now, nice little runner. One more to Adelman. Nice block by Holcomer. Rebound by Zipper. Now get it out and let's get a good shot. Good defense. There we go.
Megan Holcomer blocked that right out of the air.
She
did not expect that.
Adelman did not expect that.
No, not at all.
No, I was thinking of 3 there, and we're going to get all the way. Foul, and we'll shoot free throws. All right. There, now we got to keep going. We got to keep this rally going. We got 7 minutes to go. This is a ball game now. It's been a pretty even match all the game. Now you got to dig in and let's be winners here. We got to stay focused. We got to keep working hard and keep rallying together. Caitlin Fisher's first free throw. Up and no good. She shoots those sooner than Giannis. Giannis takes about 13 seconds with each free throw these days.
Well, he spins it, then he looks at it. And,
I don't know. He's like Karl Malone used to. Okay, next free throw up and good. The 12-point lead, 7-minute mark. Here we go. You got to keep that defensive pressure up. Don't wait. Keep active. Keep rebounding. Yep, Valders doing a nice job covering up the post. Sager's going to try a three, and she hits it. That's her first three of the night, Todd?
yes, it is. She's got 5, 6, 7 points.
Fisher with the answer, no good. And Brunmeyer in there
Real
battling.
battle.
It's going to be black ball. Valders doing a nice job in the post of playing like halfway around and reaching with the hand close to the ball. We've got to change here. Keith Bondi changing that call. The Kiel coach wisely and also accurately kind of complaining that, we got officials changing people's calls there. And she's got another.
Just the angle. Just didn't have any angle off the backboard.
Oh, another open three for the freshman. No good. Good rebound by 14. We got a rebound. Hickman's looking for it. She's thinking, and
going,
nice speed.
And she got fouled.
Todd, I'm impressed with that right there. Hickman had her eyes up the whole time.
And
she was reading the defender, and she was reading Zipper.
And she did a little hesitation.
And then got her steps and attacked.
And then just goal.
That was very impressive. And so that's kind of what you want. You don't want to be head down, I'm shooting no matter what. Free throw up and good. You don't want to be, I'm shooting no matter what. You want to shoot because you studied it, decided this is what makes sense. And that was excellent. So now 10-point lead, 6:17 to go. Second free throw for Hickman. Up, looks good. No? Okay, hits the front of the rim. Rebound Mans. And Sager is going to work. Brunmeyer making her work. Keep the pressure up now. Keep the pressure up. Good job. And nice little post entry and another foul.
She gave a ball fake and
Claire jumped. Yep. I mean, general rule for a defender, and it's tough if you're a shot blocker. If you're a shot blocker, you're always eager to highlight play, make the highlight play. But in general, you cannot leave the floor as a defender until the offensive player has left the floor. You got to eliminate the ball fake, risk. And if they jump, then you can jump. But, in that case, Claire got off the ground and Mans drew the foul, fourth foul on Zipper, and makes 2 free throws. Nice game for Mans.
Yeah, she's got 10.
Yeah, nice job. So 8-point lead here now. Hickman, nice little entry pass to Zipper. Zipper gets it up and finds the bottom of the net. Little redemption there for Claire Zipper.
Yeah, you got to let her in there. You got to let her play. I mean, she's just got to be. She's got to let her play.
Oh, that's another one of his offensive fouls. I called that. Really wasn't a lot of contact there, but Nick Rodell loves those calls. So now 5:38 to go, 10-point lead. Hickman over to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer skips it out a little bit. And, tough. Holcomer is going to look for a lane, and she's going to wiggle in off the backboard. Rebound, Zipper. Got it. And one.
That is why she's got to be in the game.
Yeah. I mean, I got to agree with you. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like, you want her in the game at the end. You want the player to not get herself into that trouble. But ultimately, it's hard to get going if you're out there for a minute. But Claire Zipper, arm up and got it. Yeah, nice job. How many points is that for Claire? She hasn't played too much, but I feel like she's got 8 points.
She's got 9 points.
9 points.
And she did not score in the first half.
Yeah. So great determination offensively for Claire Zipper.
So what would you think about like maybe pulling Claire for maybe a minute or so. I don't know.
I think offensive foul or offensive rebound. Oh, nice
Way to
job.
come out of there.
Hickman, now she's got ahead. She's got it to Zipper. Claire.
Oh, and a
All
foul.
right.
What a nice pass.
Todd, I don't think it would be a good decision. I feel like she's running the court and scoring every possession.
I would say. Keep her in the game.
You know, Todd, to answer your question, if Clara had normal rhythm on the night, and you want to, hey, take a breather, come back in with 2 minutes to go, or 3 minutes or whatever, I like that. But she really hasn't gotten it running or going, and she finally has. So I think I'm going to leave her in as long as
it goes.
Yeah,
Right.
as long as it's working, I'm going to let her stay in there is what I would do.
Claire Zipper with 11 is half.
Yep. So, all right, here we go now. 15-point lead for the Vikings. Keep that pressure up. Don't relax.
Don't foul,
I
Claire.
just got to no.
If you can't even, right.
But Todd, I mean, to your point,
Yep.
whether you bring her in,
Right.
whether you leave her in or you bring her in, if she's not smart enough to realize she's
Right.
got 4 falls and you can't run into somebody like that, it doesn't really matter when you bring her in.
Right.
Like, ultimately, she's got to be smarter than that. I know she's kind of frustrated with herself, but it's just not smart to put
Right.
yourself in those vulnerable positions.
And especially beyond the 3-point area, why would you even want to be fouling out there?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you just, it's part of the learning curve, but
Right.
at some point you do have to really look in the mirror and say, hey, this has been consistent foul trouble for the whole season, or a lot of the season. And,
Wow.
she's got to clean that up because she's valuable and she knows it, but she's better off being out there. So now 14-point lead, cut to 13, timeout Kiel. Well, and you look and you say, hey, why didn't you take Claro? I don't think so. That little run, we went from up 6 or 8 to
Right.
up 15. And,
it was mostly offensive rebounds and by her and good looks down court. Yeah, boy, very valuable. You just need to stay on the court.
yeah, but there's other fish to fry
Yep.
right now. I mean,
Yep.
we've got to take care of the ball here. I would expect some type of gimmick or full court pressure by Kiel. Whether they brought that 3 high front up in the first half where we just passed over the top. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring that back or any type of trap situation or full court pressure. Just to try to sway or get any type of run here because you're running out of time if you're Kiel.
I'd rather be in this position any day, up by 13 with.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're down around 4.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
.452.
Yep. Okay. So, I mean, there's still plenty of game left if you're Kiel. If you can find any type of momentum, get a couple threes, and, there's a lot of game left.
So Kiel gonna full court press here. We're both in bonus.
Yeah, here we go. So Kiel full court pressure. We'll see.
Take care
and,
of the ball.
tough
Take care of
pass
the
and a
ball.
steal. And Sager's going to get all the way. Foul and almost an and one. So now again, Valders, if it's one-on-one straight full court pressure, you don't panic. Jesus, you've seen that 1,000 times in your basketball career.
Right.
So just take care of the ball and try to find good looks.
Yeah, that was not a good pass there.
So Sager gets that free throw up, and she's going to put it in, cut it to 12. Wagner going to come in for Tuchel.
Yeah, you just got to take care of the ball, and you'll be fine.
And next one good. Now Kiel up. Kiel pressuring. Inbound to Holcomer. Holcomer's going to get it to middle.
You don't have
Now
to-
I'd like to see somebody behind the ball here. And now she gets it ahead. Up to Wagner. And nothing there. Nothing there.
And nobody, and look at wide open down court. Oh,
Sager, nice little rhythm. No good. Rebound by Meyer. Good hustle, Meyer. Now Meyer gets it over to Long. Oh, God. And Sager attacks. Meyer, three-point shot up and good. Now we got 4:18 to go, and the lead is 8. So kind of kind of what we were talking about, Todd. You never count a Kiel Raiders team out. You never really know. I mean, that's why you got to stay with the pressure up the whole game. You got to stay composed the whole game, and you got to see it before you do it the whole game. You know, Wagner on that play assumed that it was going to be a layup and made a bad decision. All she needed to do was hold on to that ball and dribble up and get things set up and, just be comfortable and have a nice 10-pass possession. So now here we go. Inbound to Holcomer, over to Fisher. And tough pass. There we go again.
What are we doing, girls?
We've got to, well, right now, we're not used to playing confident right now is what happening, you know. Valders is like all staring at each other, like playing not to lose. Got to play to win. We got a wide open shooter in the corner. Just hit a three-pointer and another one up, no good. Rebound to Hickman, and we're going to have a travel. So good hustle. Good hustle by Kiel, and we got a foul. We got a foul on 23 Meyer. That is going to be bonus free throws for Morgan Hickman. So one official, I believe, called a travel, and another official called a foul.
A couple times that has happened tonight where it was kind of overruled. And
you know, the Kiel coach is kind of saying the same thing. I agree with him. I mean, you can't play king out there as an official. You got to work together. And it looks terrible when one guy is overruling another guy 3 times in a game now. So Morgan Hickman makes him pay, makes it a 9-point game. So next free throw, no good. Rebound, Holcomer, no good. And rebound, Mons.
Nice.
So 4-minute mark.
Play D.
And little top-down action, little ball screen, looking for the roller. Oh, nice little play for Sager, and she hit it. That was a nice little play. That was a set play, like 4 screens. And now what are we doing here? We're shooting some free throws.
I got a feeling this game's going to get real close.
Well, I think that at least the one official is not impressed with being questioned. First free throw up and good, which generally officials aren't very impressed or motivated by being questioned.
No.
But
and if
every once in a while when you get in the ear of a ref, whether it's right or wrong, they kind of go defensive and then they want to call more against you. So next free throw, no good.
Foul.
So 7-point lead and 3:30 to go. Good defense. Good defense. Wagner and Hickman. We got a miscommunication and rebound. It's going to stay with Kiel.
We had a wide open.
We had a little whoopsie there. Somebody wasn't guarding.
Brooklyn Mons was wide open. Very fortunate that some help defense came over and kind of distracted her from making that bucket.
So now let's see. Kiel are on a couple nice sets here the last few possessions.
Now, is that
got a nice little 4 across. Inbound up. I think this play is for Sager, maybe. No. Oh, she's going to attack Meyer. Kick out to Sager. Quick shot. Nice job. Hits it. Freshman knocks it down, and we have got a 1-point game. Or 4-point game. My bad. 4-point game. So Wagner going to attack and top to Hickman. Kiel wanting pressure up. Although they're playing, what are they playing, like a matchup here?
You got to come and get all of it.
Yeah, you got to come
to every path. Come to every path.
Now Valders stalling here.
It's all right.
So now who are you going to follow if you're Kiel? And all the way to the rim. Not sure.
I think he
was
wondering
decide.
Too. Ankle.
So
Morgan Hickman. That's not good.
So now our foul is on number 20. Okay, our foul is on number 20, Elizabeth Niles. We've got an injury on the court, and
I wonder if it's just a cramp.
And it does kind of look like a cramp,
I hope
actually.
It's just a cramp.
You know what? You know what gets you in the winter, Todd? When you spend time outside, you're surprised how dehydrated you become, and then you play ball and you're sweating a lot. You don't kind of realize. We've had a couple of players over the years cramp up, and it really has everything to do with just drinking enough water. So looking at the game here, 2:44 to go, 4-point lead for the Vikes. Valders probably can stall, but boy, I think I would take a layup. You know, like
right.
I don't want to play not to lose here. I mean,
no, I know.
Valders has had not really a sense of strength here in the last 3 minutes.
No,
but a sense of like vulnerability.
Right, we were up by 13, and all of a sudden, when Kiel came out and pressed, it looks like we got tentative and we got afraid.
Yeah, you gotta get that kind of take that next swing back at your opponent here, and so we're gonna have free throws.
That's when you go, hey, they're gonna have to foul us. That's awesome.
And be assertive.
Right.
Yeah, want those free throws. So Caitlin Fisher looks like they're gonna rebound, but I thought we have two here. Yep, we do. Kiel looked like they were ready to box out on that one. So Fisher makes the first free throw. Valders going to be coming out in man. Here the girls matching up. Fisher, second free throw, is good.
Huge free throw.
So now Valders, three-quarter court pressure, making them work. And Meyer defended by Fisher. Sager defended by Wagner. Now make her work, though. Keep her busy. Well, yep, Fisher will be content out there. Nice little screening action for Kiel. So Wagner's going to get the steal. And now pay attention.
All right, we can take care of the ball now. Take care of the ball.
And we're going to have, almost another foul.
There's 4 on
now we got to come to it. Come to
the ball.
Come
take
to it.
Time.
But you can't stand there and wait for the ball to get past you. You have to go get it because the defender is waiting for them to pass it so they can steal and go get a layup. We got kind of stuck. Wagner was just standing there watching Fisher right there.
You got to make yourself available.
Absolutely. You should have a clump of teammates right there. Fisher now shooting a couple free throws. First one up and good. Nice job for the senior making 3 free throws in a row here. Pushing it to 7.
$13 for Caitlin Fisher on the night. And now she got a cramp too? What is going on?
I don't know what's going on. I wonder if is it blood?
Oh, okay.
We got blood, maybe.
I believe that might be.
Okay, we're gonna have a timeout on the court. Timeout, full timeout, Valders.
How can cramps be catchy? I mean, you
mean like when somebody yawns?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. But I suppose if I don't think that's a cramp. That's just a blood situation. She was probably
hobbled off.
But I bet you she was hopping over there to keep from having blood go on the floor.
Sure. Well, hopefully you don't have the music on for this.
Yeah, good old YMCA. I was at the YMCA last night, Todd.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was in Appleton. I went to the YMCA and shot a few hundred shots with Audrey and
young man.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, Wednesday night, kind of a down night in our household. And Lex was grocery shopping, and so Audrey and I took a ride to the Y. All right, now student section getting into it a little bit. All right, I like it.
All right,
getting after it.
Boy, it would be nice to get that student section. Kiel is standing up the whole while, and
yeah, I know. They just kind of usually it's led by the boys for the most part, and they gotta. I don't know. I guess Valders 1-5, so but right now, root for the home team here. So nice job, Fisher. making 4 free throws, pushing the lead to 8.
Huge free throws by
Huge.
Caitlin Fisher.
Yeah, I mean, 8-point lead, 4-point lead is huge difference.
Let's play some good D here.
Yeah, here we go. So now Holcomer over on Adelman. Tough
Yeah, we're
angle. And Mons gets
Let
it.
her
She
out
doesn't
there.
want that
Let her out
shot.
there.
And nice little pass. That's a good entry, and
All right.
Adelman's going to put it in.
Foul.
So now a 6-point lead. Tuchel's going
All the way.
to control.
Keep your
and
dribble.
little, get careful. Now go get it, Audrey. Go get it.
Watch
Get up
it.
top.
Watch
And
it pass.
yeah, we
Watch
got to be
it
careful.
pass.
Get out of the middle. And
Get out of that
a little
corner.
pack there. Yeah, we got to get up. Get the ball
There
up.
we go. Swing it here.
Good. Yeah, ball fake, fake it to make it. Holcomer's got
your
it.
dribble,
She's going to
keep
work
your
it
dribble.
around. Fake it to make it. Got a lot of time. Also, nice step through. Nice step through Holcomer. You know, I take a 5-second call before a layup.
Oh.
No, yeah, what are we calling there? No play for the ball, 2-hand shove.
Yeah.
That should be an intentional foul. Now we'll see if they talk about it and overrule each
Yes,
other.
they are. They're looking at it. All right. No. Cassidy Tuchel looking for her 7th point here.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of calling it intentionally or either. I mean, kind of. I understand intentional. Yeah, I mean, but don't you do everything intentionally? But I mean, I wish if you just kind of could just tap that you could get the whistle, like you could make a signal and just don't hurt anybody. Because she was just trying to foul without, hopefully without hurting anybody. So when I officiate, I got a hard time calling it intentional unless there's a real safety issue or it's super, super obvious. So nice little entry. We had weak side coverage, and one's got a foul and one's got out of bounds. Bonus free throws for Kiel. Mons will go to the line. And Fisher returns for Holcomer. 1:11 to go. And, long rebound. Wagner's kind of in there. Fisher. We got a corner 3 for Adelman, and she hits it. Okay, there we go now. And we got a foul. So, a little observation there. I mean, Tuchel was staring right at a wide open Wagner with 20 feet of space and threw it into 3, but we got it. And Hickman is shooting free throws, makes the first. We got a 5-point lead now. 1 minute to go. Holcomer back in for Neufeld. So, are we maybe rebounding here? So now Holcomer rebound.
Got to get back.
Got free throw, no good. Fisher fighting for it.
To travel.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Possession, Kiel. Boy, I thought she rolled.
She kind of fumbled it,
Okay.
She
probably didn't have possession.
Yeah. So many of those calls are so tough.
Foul.
So now Wagner defending Sager. Up to Meyer. Good defense, Tuchel. And we're going to have a drive over to Mons. Nice defense, help defense. Wagner, rebound, Hickman. Now, good job. We're going to shoot some more free throws here. Yep.
Hickman has a ton of rebounds.
Yeah, she does.
She does.
She just has a good instinct of playing, quickly reacting to rebounds and being in the right spot. Good nose for the ball. She had a player efficiency rating last game of 22. That's like super good. It's like kind of a calculations out of like points and free throw or points and rebounds and assists and blocks and steals and all that, and then you take away your negative plays like fouls and turnovers and missed shots. But usually 10 is really good, and she had 22. Now makes the free throws, and we got a 7-point lead here now. So now Sager brings it up. 30 seconds to go. Sager's going to get all the way to the rim, and foul, and we're going to have a couple more free throws. Third foul for Wagner. 2 free throws for Sager. Nice game for Sager tonight, Todd. I mean, freshman, she's handled a lot of ball pressure. And down the stretch, made some plays.
Yeah, she's got 16.
Yeah, heck of a game for Sager. And it's kind of a quiet 16 to some degree,
right.
I guess. I mean, and Holcomer rebound. No, Wagner. No, it's going to go back to Kiel. Tuchel right there. She got pulled down. So now Valders ball, 25 seconds to go, 6-point lead. Now we got to come to the ball hard. We're starting pretty far away again. And let's go. Get running to it. Run to it.
That's a long pass.
Just run to it. Now look across court to Holcomer. Up to.
Move it around.
Yep.
Why?
And we're going to have some free throws by Wagner. All right, but hey, you know what? This is kind of time's winding down right here.
Right.
People are starting to head to their cars to beat the traffic. We're at 15 seconds to go.
This is all learning. I mean, you got to just learn to take care of the ball and be.
But if you come out of this one successful, which it looks like the Vikings are gonna, you look at and you say, hey, you make free throws down the stretch, you take care of the ball a little bit better maybe, but you take care of the ball, you don't get too low. And you just kind of hang in there. I thought Valders did a nice job playing D down the stretch, and they made a lot of free throws. So Audrey Wagner's next free throw, no good. Rebound to Hickman, and that's going to do it. No fouls for Kiel. He calls them off. And we have got a Valders victory.
Valders wins.
Kiel Raiders were led by Sager with 16 points. Emma Edelman and Brooklyn Muns each had 12. Valders Vikings were led by Morgan Hickman with 16 points. Caitlin Fisher had 14. Claire Zimmer 11. Kiel will return to action with a home conference game on Tuesday against Rivers. Valders will be back in action on Saturday afternoon.
So, Todd, we look at a game summary here real quick. Very impressed with the way Valders kind of came out. It was just even early on, 4-4, 4 to 5 minutes into the game, and then Valders got on that stretch. They were playing great defense, really frustrated Kiel. Emma Edelman not really getting it going tonight. Not probably to the level that she's used to. And Kiel not really having an answer in that first half. Valders with a 24-12 lead, and then Kiel, little push going into the halftime, going down by 6. And so then Valders comes out, really pushes the lead in the second half, and then Kiel makes a fierce rally, made a lot of three-pointers down the stretch. Valders closes it out at the free throw line, and Valders is going to improve to 2-2 in the conference and 2-5 overall.
Yeah, what a huge win. It looked like unofficially my unofficial.
Unofficial.
There you go. Yeah, Caitlin Fisher with 14, Morgan Hickman with 14, Claire Zipper with 11, Cassie Tuchel 7, Audrey Wagner 6, and Grace Neufeld with 6. And then leading Kiel was Tavi Sager with 16, and
nice
Emma Adelman had 10.
Yeah, nice game for the freshmen. I also would like to shout out Mons, Brooklyn, man. She had nice footwork. What did she have, 9 or 10 points?
Brooklyn Mons had 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. She had 12.
12 points, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, solid game overall. She took good shots, shot a high percentage, nice footwork down there. I was impressed with her. I was impressed with kind of both freshmen. Number 20, what's number 20's name?
Elizabeth Nails.
Yeah, she hit a couple threes there.
Right at the end of the half.
At the end of the first half. And so good kind of all-around contributions for Kiel. Solid overall. I mean, good rebounding by Long and by Meyer. And, overall solid game for both teams. We kind of thought initially when we started that this could be a close game.
Right. So a nice win, 60-53 for Valders.
Yeah. So, all right, we will head out. We are going to have a boy-girl doubleheader at Valders on Saturday is going to be the next game for the girls, and then the boys are going to play right after. So Valders will play Cedar Grove, Belgium, Saturday, the 10th the 10th at 1 o'clock here in the Valders Gymnasium, and then right after that will be the boys game. We will not be broadcasting the boys game at all. We'll be over watching JV on the other court, but fun night tonight. We had pep band. You know, we had, after a little while and a little prodding, the student section got into it a little bit. And nice to see that. I'll have something to talk about tomorrow at school. And, you know, good EWC matchup, always good between Kiel and, I'm going to do something right now. So I am going to go ahead and reverse photobomb these players right here. Look at, these guys are coming up to bomb us.
I know, here they come.
Yeah, we're just going to kind of play dumb here. So we are looking at exciting game. Cedar Grove Belt. I think they're on to us. No, they're not coming over. They're chickened out. We'll see. Come on, just run by Cedar Grove Saturday at 1 o'clock. There they are. Say
there
hello.
They are.
Anna Olson with 28 points tonight.
Yep.
And Addison Grall. She had a bunch too, right?
Sure. A lot
So,
of
all right.
assists.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. We're going to sign off here. Appreciate you tuning into the program. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So for Todd Grall, I'm Dan Wagner. We'll see you on the next episode of The Animals House.